Hello, I'm Bob, and this is turn 12 for the Japanese in Operation Fall Anton. We get 2 tech rolls. We're going to go for large ship construction and we'll do amphibious doctrine. We missed large ship and we hit amphibious doctrine. On to our purchases. We've got a battleship moving up to stage 2, 2 fighters, 2 marines, 3 infantry, and a militia, spending all 44 of our IPP. Before I do anything else, the Germans forgot to collect the money for Vichy, so they'll gain an extra 6 IPP, putting them at 69. And then also, I couldn't blitz a tank into friendly territory in Smolensk. So I probably would have just brought a extra cavalry into the Orel Kursk fight, I believe it was. So what we'll do is I'll just remove a cavalry since that was my mistake. He would have killed it regardless. I know he would have. So we'll just remove that and we'll call it square. Hopefully you all are okay with that. Anyway, moving on to our combat moves. We have an infantry going from Rihi into Korea. I've got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5. So we'll load up these transports with 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then 3 infantry. And then we'll bring the 2 militia on marines on transports as well. Let's see. This will all be getting carried by transports, escorted by the entire fleet here. And they'll go 1, 2, 3 into the Caroline Islands. And then the remainder of the Marines, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, will be picked up by destroyers from the 6th Fleet. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 destroyers would be carrying Marines. The planes would go 1, 2, 3, 4, and they'd be able to land on their carriers in the sea zone. This is all going to Caroline Islands. And the veteran could theoretically scramble 3 fighters and 3 ships from his port. But I have plenty of ships that aren't going to be conducting a bombard. Like I have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, plus all of these boats. So 17 ships coming in that aren't doing anything else. So I highly doubt he would want to scramble anything into the sea zone. I imagine he would just want them all on the land defending. So I'll have the land units, the bombardments, the planes from the carriers, these planes, and then these two planes from Tokyo will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 onto Caroline Islands, and then 6 into the sea zone onto the carriers. I believe I have 2 more, so I can hold 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 planes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. I believe that's it for that fight. He doesn't have radar, does he? If he has radar, then I think this is a bust, but he does not have radar. So he would only be able to scramble his 3 fighters and then 3 ships. But I imagine he wants everything to try defending the island. Also, we have a coastal submarine going to P32, a coastal submarine going to P50, and a regular sub going 1, 2, 3 to take out these transports. You know what? I think he's capable of defending with this coastal submarine, so I'll put that transport back for now. Then we can roll that at a later time, just in case he feels like he wants to defend that. Yeah, that's fine. I think that's it, actually. Oh, you know what? I think I got some other stuff up here too. I think we'll try this as well. We'll go 1, 2 into Eastern Manchuria along with an infantry. And I think that's it for the Japanese. Oh, you know what? We got a sub over here, don't we? It will go 1, 2, 3. Actually, it'll go here into A30. Does he have long-range aircraft? He does not. Okay. So it should be safe there because it can only go 1, 2. No escorting ships, so it should be able to raid freely there. And I don't believe I have any other raiding submarines. That's it. So we'll start with that. We'll start with the submarine. The red will be the Japanese sub. Black will be the defending line. They have advanced artillery, amphibious doctrine, and large ship construction. Don't believe any of those affect the roll. So I'll be at a +2. Taking 3 from the Americans. Didn't take those off last time, I guess. There's no other way it could have been raided, so we'll take 3 away from the Americans. Lots of money there. We'll move on to this fight here in Carolina Islands. So it is mountainous. So these will all be at ones. These won't take place in the fight at the beginning, on the first round, I should say. This will be at a 2. This will also be at a 2. But they will not be taking place in the assault in the first round. All of these planes. Fighters at 6. Attack bombers at 7s. Then we'll bring his boats down to keep track of the militia. All of his planes. Okay. Oh, you know what? Where his land units at, actually? Forgot to bring those down. Those are pretty important. These will be at 3s. And they will get first strike. But first... Oh, that's an advanced artillery, actually. So that's a 4. Okay. Interesting. Alright. So first off, I believe I have to do the bombardments. So I'm dropping off 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I should have plenty units being dropped off to use all my bombardments. I'll have 4 battleships at 4. 1 battle cruiser at 3. Let me just bring this down here. Oh, you know what? I don't need to do that. So 4 battleships at 4. Misses. A battle cruiser at 3. Miss. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 heavy cruisers at 2. Nothing. All right. Good stuff. Now we'll move on to his first strikes. He'll have a regular artillery at 3. That's a hit. And an advanced artillery at a 4. Okay, 1 hit. So I'll take that on a Marine. And now we'll do the air superiority. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4 hits that have to be taken on airplanes. He'll roll his 6. Not too many hits, please. 2 hits. Very nice. So he'll lose Most likely the worst defenders, if I had to guess. So the medium bomber. And they still get to fire, so he would probably take these. There's 2, 3. I don't know why I'm putting up there. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we'll just move on to regular firing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 at 1. These are at 1. Nothing. These don't fire. These don't fire. These have already fired. And 3 at 7. Ooh. 3 hits with 2 target selects. So I got 3 hits there. Let's see, this fighter already rolled. I'll target select 2 target selects actually. I'll target select the advanced artillery and a marine. Yeah. Okay. And then he'll take a regular hit on probably the heavy cruiser, the militia and the heavy cruiser. So he'll fire back with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 at 2. Oh boy. This could be rough. 2 hits. I have to take on militia. He's got an AA. Firing 3 threes. 3 at 3, I should say. 2 hits. That's crazy. I'll take them on the fighters. And oh, you know what? Now that I think about it, he wouldn't have taken that militia. He would have oops. He would have taken it on the AA because it gets to fire anyway, so we'll do that. And then he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at 4. Nothing there. Very nice. So those are dead. 2 at 5. One hit. So those are dead, and I'll lose another Marine. So now we have all of the rest of our units in the fight, and we'll keep it going. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at 1. Oh, actually, you know what? One of them will get boosted up to a 2 because of the artillery. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at 1. We got a single hit. Now he'll start taking them on the militias from the crews. Got 3 at 2. Nothing there. 3 at 5. Two hits. Take that on the other two heavy cruisers. Three at 6 now. Oh, no hits. Wow, that's brutal. And 3 at 7. One hit. Okay. He'll take that on another, probably this carrier. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8. I only got 3 hits this turn, so I believe that was from the other one. So 8 at 2. Let me just move that one down even further. I don't want to delete them because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. 8 at 2. Nothing. Perfect. 1 at 3. Nothing. So let me move these down real quick just to be clear that they've already fired. And they're skeleton crew now. I'll tell you what. Move them way out of the way. Just to make it clear. 3 at 4. One hit. I'll take that on a cavalry. No, I'll take it on an infantry. Nothing at 5. And 3 at 6. Ooh. One hit. Lose an infantry. Okay, you know what? I think we'll keep it going. It's not looking too bad right now. 3 at 1. Oh my god! That is insane. 3 hits with the Marines. That is wild. We'll take them on these militia. Wow, I can't believe that. 3 at 2. Nothing there. 3 at 5s. Two more hits. That'll be all of his militia. 3 at 6. Get some hits this time, please. 1 hit. I can't believe the infantry did better than the planes. Artillery. And 3 at 7. 1 hit. That is a target select, so I'll use that on a... Doesn't really matter. He definitely would use it on a Marine anyway. Use it on a Marine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at 2. Five at 2. Wow, nothing. Perfect. 1 at 3. Hit. I'll take a cavalry. Uh, 3 at 4 again. Perfect. Nothing there. And 3 at 6. One more hit. I'll lose the... I guess I'll lose the artillery. You know what? We'll lose the infantry. And this will get boosted up to a 2. Okay. All of the boats are skeleton crew now. Let me just double check he doesn't have any other ones that I completely missed. Okay, he doesn't. Yeah, okay. Moving on. Oh, actually, this is dead. And this is dead. Getting there. 2 at 1. Nothing. 2 at 2. Nothing. 3 at 5. 2 hits. 3 at 6. Man, these fighters just not doing too good. 1 hit. That's fine. Oh, sorry, I forgot to take these 2. He'll take them on the militia, likely. Sorry, Marines. And then my 1 hit at 6 will go to fighter. And then I got 3 at 7. Let's finish them off here. Ugh, just 1 hit. That'll be another fighter. He'll survive. He'll have 1 more fighter. We got 2 at 4. 2 hits. He's not going to make it easy. Take an artillery and a marine. And 3 at 6. 2 more hits. Okay, I guess I gotta start looking at what we're gonna be doing next. If I want to decide what I'm taking here. Doesn't have any, oh no, he does have transports, okay. Okay. Well, let's see, he got 2 hits there. We'll take it on... Ah, hell, we'll take it on the Marines. Or will we? I'm sorry, there's got some thinking to do. We'll actually take on the tanks. 1, 2 on the tanks. A little goofy, I know, but he's down to 1 fighter. Maybe we can get out of this without getting hit again. 2 at 1. 1 hit, there it is. Marines coming in clutch. And he gets 1 at 6. Miss, very nice. Okay, that was a huge win for the Japanese. We will take Caroline Islands with 2 Marines and a medium tank. Huge win. And now I have to roll for all of these ships that are in import. Which is a lot. So let's start off with, you know what? We'll start with the little ones. These are all going to have skeleton crews. Get that out there. We'll start with the little ones first. Got 4 light cruisers. 10 and up, I believe, is captured, and the rest would be scuttled. Capture 2 and 2 scuttle. So kill 2 of them. I'll just keep them American for now, and I'll transfer them over at the end. And then he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 destroyers. All right. One, two, three become Japanese. The rest gets scuttled. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, just 3. Don't know what I'm counting all of those out for. 3 heavy cruisers. One of them becomes Japanese. The other 2 scuttle. We have 2 carriers. Oh, don't get any of the carriers. Bummer. Those scuttle and 4 battleships. Oops. 4 battleships. Oh man, didn't get any of the none of the big ones. That's too bad. All right. Way it goes though. At least I didn't have to use any of my ships to get rid of them. That's a huge plus. Okay. So these will become Japanese. 3 destroyers. I'll put all of these in a fleet marker. At the end of the turn. Actually, these will all be in port, I believe, since I captured them. So they'll be separate from the rest of the fleet. So that's the destroyers. 2 light cruisers, which are here. This will also be in port. Let me just and then the heavy cruiser, which is a skeleton crew, will be in port. This skull does not have to be this big. There we go. All right, this will all be in port, Caroline Islands. Let me get rid of this. Excuse me for for taking so long sorting all this out. Just want to make sure I do it right, because it is relatively important. Oh, and I do have to roll for the transports as well. There's 3 of those. I get 1 of them. All right. Moving on. This fight over here in eastern Manchuria, I have a artillery first strike at 3. Miss. An infantry that's boosted at 3. Miss. And a motorized infantry at 2. Miss. Alright, and then he's got 2 at 4 for his 2 infantry. Okay, he hit me. I'll take an infantry away and retreat back to Rihi. Away it goes. Okay. Don't think I had any other combat. This here. The veteran's gonna have to decide if he wants to defend with this coastal submarine. Then we can roll this out and see what happens. I think now we're just gonna move on to non-combat moves. All of the remaining airplanes will go out onto the carriers. These are not in port, by the way. These are just hanging out in the water outside of Caroline Islands. There we go. These are also in those fleets. There we go. Now I got this cavalry here as the 41st, which doesn't need to be a marker anymore. That will back up actually to Quang Tung. I guess the 97th doesn't have to be a thing either. Let's see. This mountain brigade will stay there, I think. And don't believe I have any other movements to do. I think that's all of it. We'll move these 2 infantry. We'll rail them down to Kyushu. Or I guess just move them down to Honshu. I think I can only rail 1, so we'll just move them, or we'll rail 1 down to Kyushu and walk 1 out to Honshu. What is this fighter? Is that one I just forgot? Okay, I think that's one I just forgot to put on the... Yeah, I think that does it. So we'll move on to placing our units. Oh, these are all here in P46. The units that I bought, where did I just set those? I'm sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. Where in the hell did I set those? There they are. Okay. 2 Marines in Honshu. And infantry in Rihe, Nanking, and Kwangtung. And 2 fighters in Tokyo. And I think that does it for placement. Move on to collecting our income. Only 32 now. We were unable to take back the Dutch East Indies, but I think it was worth it, buying us some time with the Americans. Against the Americans, I should say. So we got 32 plus any bonuses. Let's see. Do not have Borneo. I think the only one I think I only have one of these. Yeah, I have Java, and that's it. Did I not buy a militia? I could have swore I bought a militia at the beginning. I could have swore I got a militia. I'll look back and make sure. If I did get a militia, then I'm going to put it here on Java. If not, then I'll just leave it open. But I'll look back at the video and make sure. I don't think I would. Oh, here it is. No, that's not it. I think that might be the one that I bought right here. I don't believe there was a militia there to begin with. Again, I'll check back and make sure, but I'm going to put this down on Java for now. And if that militia was already there and I didn't buy a militia, I'll move it back. Yeah, so sorry. Java was the only one I had out of that group. So I get 2 bonus IPPs for that. Don't have any of these, and I have all of these. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, you know what? Actually, no, I'm missing one of them, which is Hunan. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So a bonus of 7 IPP plus our 32 gives us 39 IPP. Not great, but hopefully we'll be able to start getting some of that back. Very successful turn for the Japanese. Pretty happy with the outcome, I think. Now we gotta start working on getting our money back. Let me know if I botched that fight or anything. I would hate for something that important to be completely messed up. So just let me know, and I'll take a look at this militia and Java situation based off of what I bought at the beginning of the round. Thank you for watching.